In this video, I want to show you how to fill the ink tanks of your Epson EcoTank ET-2980. So let's get started right away. This printer takes the Epson 502 ink bottles. As you see over here, if you do not have or you need a refill, I'll put links in the description towards Amazon to get them. Usually it's cheaper on their website. So the first step is to open this top compartment. You're going to put your fingers on the sides over here and lift. It's the compartment that comes with the screen that you can tilt. After doing this, simply tilt towards the front this casing. This is where the ink tanks are located, and it's very important to input the right color in each of them and not to mix them up. Over here we got some instructions. So we have black in the first one, cyan in the second one, magenta in the third one, and finally the yellow right over here. Let me demonstrate how this is working. First, let me remove the ink bottles from their packaging. We're gonna start with the black ink bottle since it's the first one. You're gonna lift this blue lid, unscrew the lid on the ink bottle. And now don't be afraid, the ink will not leak unless it is plugged in the ink tank. So take the bottle and you can place it like this or the other way. As you see, it has these two prongs on each side and two space over here to place the prongs so the bottle doesn't fall down. So you're gonna simply turn it upside down and insert it in the first position. You don't have to squeeze it, you don't have to jam it in. I don't know if you can hear, but once you have inserted it, the ink will flow naturally in the ink tank. And you can watch the ink tank filling up by looking through the small window over here. At this point, do not touch anything, let it fill up till the top. Usually it takes around a minute for each ink bottle to empty themselves. If the ink stop flowing while the ink tank is not fully filled, what you can do is to simply try to shake it, but really gently this way. It happened to me once in the past, and by doing this I was able to unclog the ink bottle. Once you don't hear any ink flowing and you look at these ink tanks and the ink level is right under the arrow, because there's an arrow right over here. This is the top of the tank. This means that it's fully filled. You're gonna take the bottle out, and again, don't be afraid, there will be no leakage as you see right now. I mean, if you start shaking the bottle, yes, there's a chance that you're gonna spill ink, but if not, nothing, it won't be messy. Take the cap and close it. Make sure it clicks in place. There will always be a bit of ink left in the bottle itself. I always suggest storing this ink in a dark environment, so in a closet preferably, away from any heat source. Once you finish filling the ink tank, close it and make sure it clicks over here, like that. Now let's go to the next one, which is cyan. Open the ink bottle and simply place it upside down. You can again place it this way or the other way, it does not matter. Here we go. Do not squeeze the bottle. This is what it's saying over here. Next we have the magenta. And finally we have the yellow. As you see, even on these color bottles, there's still a bit of ink left in them. At the end, close down this lid, and then from the top lid, you just have to pull it up and then let it down. If it doesn't close completely, like it did over here, do the same thing, and then it will shut completely. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, again, check my Amazon links to purchase more ink in the same time you're supporting my channel, since every time you get anything like ink, paper, or even a new printer through my Amazon links, I get a very small commission and it helps my channel. Like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.